Welcome back to another episode of the Microgreen Thumbcast. This is the go-to podcast for all things microgreens. I'm Mike with the Microgreen Business Coaching and Itty Bitty Microfarm, and today we're diving deep into part 3 of our series, dealing with competitors and blazing your own trail. In case you missed the last week's episode, we focused on market research. Today we're going to focus on how we use market research for our competitors' analysis. Before we dive into the nitty-gritty, let me introduce you to the man, the myth, the legend, the sultan of sprouts, the mysterio of microgreens, the guy who once grew arugula so good it made a chef cry. My co-host, Andy. How's it going today, Andy?
Good.
Marketing and branding time. Where are they advertising? Where are their main pitches? What are the main pitches? Where are they the health gurus? Are they the gourmet go-tos? So are they going after the health niche? Are they going to the restaurants and just making everything look pretty? You know, two different worlds there of what you're doing. And don't skip on their visual branding, colors, logos. That stuff works, obviously. So you want to make sure that you got that down as well. This stuff can inform you how you want your brand to look and feel to compete against them. Have you ever been on the other side of this, Andy, seeing other growers kind of mirroring what your brand is a bit?
Yes.
Yes.
I recently discovered somebody who was in my group that has a name very similar to my farm name. So, and I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that. It's, not as big of a deal, but I mean, don't become like, micro acres in the United States or micro acres in the United Kingdom, or, you know what I mean? Like it's a name that's already very well known. Those kinds of things, you want to try and avoid that if you can. I mean, you have unlimited words to use, to come up with a name that works for you. Ours just happened to be what we came up with. So, but yeah, I've definitely seen it. I've had people in other countries actually, ask if they could use my name and things like that just to, but then they also wanted to use the colors and the logo. And I'm like, no.
Oh, that's going too far.
Yeah, exactly. So, don't try and like directly copy people's stuff. I mean, people are going after trademarks, so keep that in mind.
You don't know who's already got stuff in trademark, guys.
Yeah,
Honestly, we've looked at that, and it
Yeah.
takes 12 months to 18 months for that to come through. And if they've already got it in, and you were using it during that time frame they got it in, you can be liable for that. So don't copy anybody.
Yeah. I mean, ours is in the same process. We're going through that process. We've been going through it for a bit. So, it's something smart to do, especially when you get to the size of where we are and we're being, recognized nationally and potentially internationally. We want to make sure our brands are protected.
Yes.
So I'm not saying you guys have to go out and rush and get a trademark if you're a small, just beginning, but when you get to the point where we're starting to then you want to make sure your stuff is protected at least. So, so we're taking what we have to do to protect our names. Just keep that in mind.
Yes. And protecting all of our names. So, there's no reason to copy. Like Andy said, infamous names to use out there. So just go make your own.